Not where I was for a second. Shit. Oof. That crap. Hey. Bro. They really out here trying to scam people. It's okay, we adapt. What the hell? What the helly? I see you moved to learning backend. I haven't been in your live quite some time. I thought I saw you the other day. No, there's somebody named Michu. You're Mimu. Yes, I've moved to the back end. To the back. Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm forgetting stuff, man. I'm forgetting to put the rain on. Rain on me. Oh, won't you take this pain from me? I don't wanna live, I don't wanna live, baby, no. I'm tired of Let me turn on the rain. There's some work going on in the background. I have postponed the Granddaddy project indefinitely. I explained it on the beginning of the last video. What is new? You still code? Well, yeah, still code. All right, so what am I going to do today? It says grow your LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a pot of caca. Caca pot. If y'all hear some stuff in the background, let me know because they're remodeling the bathroom. Oh, I need to open Kairu. Kairu. What the hell, man?
I had to go get my container. I said, "Look at my container."
Huh?
I had to go home and get my container because he had to go pick up my mom and then go pick up my brother and go drop them off. And I was like, go get that container.
Okay, why don't we start? Yes, I have postponed. That's indefinitely. Something wasn't feeling right. Something wasn't feeling right. Something wasn't. What's up, Nav? It's in the title. All right, so we are going to be starting our journey today. We're going to be doing some stuff. I might have to mute a little bit because they got some stuff going on in the background. Remodeling the bathroom, all that jazz. If y'all are wondering, we're doing the SQL and PostgreSQL, the complete developer's guide. Let me see where I left off. So let me test myself real quick. So let's create a table. And let's call it let's call it users. And then we have right. So we got the ID, which is what? Serial reference. No, ID, which is an integer. Serial references. Thank you, Roha. ID integer serial references. No, it doesn't reference it. We're just gonna make it integer. Yeah, serial. Okay, it did not. I don't remember how to do this. So it's integer serial primary key, right? Yeah. And then we do. I want the name. I want that to be 50. And then we're gonna say I don't know. We'll just keep it at that. Let me see. Actually, let's check out W3 schools. Bring that to Postgres. We should probably have a serial option. Let me search. That's auto increment. For Oracle. So it seems to be different. You said it sounds a bit different? No. I didn't do any. No. It's probably different because of this. Does it sound better now? Hello. Okay, yeah. Yeah, there was some yeah, I don't know why it was up like that, but I think it should be a little bit better. A little bit better. A little bit. All right. I forgot how to do auto increment. And don't we put we don't put integer? Well, we just put serial? I think I'm doing it wrong. What the? Hold on, let me see how he did this. I was getting tired yesterday, so I didn't make good notes. What's up, Jason? Okay. What's up, Devote? Pimp came. What's up, y'all? Identify. It's going good. How are you, Shishomaru? You doing back end stuff? Hope you're doing good today, Shishomaru. Is it raining in Dallas? Is it raining in San Antonio, Roja? All right. So I'm doing a review because I guess I got to do a review every day. Create table users, ID, serial, primary key, name, bar, car, whatever. Okay. So, oh, users. Okay, so we created a table of whatever. So now we want to insert into users. Insert into users. Values. Right. Oh, GitHub is important? You think so? I keep telling people that. I keep telling people GitHub is important. They keep saying, shut up, Chris. Nobody. I feel like it is important. I'm glad you said that. I've been skipping 2 days. I skipped yesterday. I'm gonna have to push to GitHub today. So they looked at your, tell me about that. Did they look at your GitHub? Oh, I'm sorry, Jason. So we're gonna enter, so we want insert into users. Hold on, I'm forgetting everything. That's why we take notes. Insert okay, yeah, we do have to define. Yeah. So we want ID. No, we don't need ID. We just need name. And we want values. Chris. Roja. E. And then I think that's good. Okay, so we enter, okay. So then we can select from users. So we can see them. Then we can select let's select name from users where ID is greater than Or equal. I think we can do equal to 3. Okay. They asked whether I had experience with some things, and I didn't professionally, but I had in my side project, and they told me to send a link to my projects on GitHub, and the interviewer loved it. I like programming, but I always okay. Hold on. He said he was gonna send the project to the development team and schedule another interview for me. This is how I got interviewed with with Deloitte 3 years ago. Oh, that's cool. They be looking at the GitHub, man. I be telling people they be looking at the GitHub, man. Okay, so we did select during table creation. We set on delete after. Okay. And then we started going into okay, so let's delete from users where ID equals 1. All right, so and then we can just insert, I'll just insert me back, insert into users name values. Do you feel good about it? Do you feel good about the interview and him looking at the GitHub and everything? Insert into users name values, which will be Kristen codes. From my experience, you can use it to supplement some skills and experience you may be like professional. They will use it as an excuse to get you an interview. Insert into users name values. Nice. Okay, so we got that. What else do we need to do? We could do, let's create another table, and this table will be let's say I don't know, a table of fruit. Create table photos. Yeah, we got a table of users. We got 4 users. So now let's do photos. Gonna start leak coding and mock interview practice tomorrow. That's cool. Hope it goes well for you, man. Okay. I don't know why I got these headphones on with nothing else. Okay, so we're gonna say that it's gonna have an ID which is gonna be serial primary key. Then it's gonna have a name, $50. Then it's gonna have oh, I appreciate you. I'm always surprised when anybody donates to the stream. I appreciate it. ID serial primary key name var, and then we want to create a user underscore ID. I think we need to put the type. We need to say integer references. I think that's how we do it, right? Okay, and then we need to add things to that table. So we just need to add the name and the user ID. So we need to insert into photos, values, and we just need, what did it do? Oh yeah, it's right here. The name, which would be, I don't know, 1.jpg. .jpg. You need me to get her? Three dot. That's a big. That's a big jump.
Come here, God.
And we got 4.jpg. I'm gonna give that to 3 as well. And we're gonna have 5.png, which we're gonna give to 1. Ooh. Damn. I guess I guess since I'm learning something new, I'm gonna have to tell people not to backseat code, because it would have been nice if I would have not known that. Like, what's your name? Wag Gamer SWAT. It would have been nice if I would have like start pressing run and then it didn't work and then I figured out why. But you just took that away from me. So what I'm gonna do is go to Nightbot. Yeah, when people are learning, it's better to let them to kind of let them struggle. Like, because that makes me remember like all those times where I'm like looking and not understanding something. I'm like, hold up, why is it not working? And then I figured out I always like that keeps it in my bald ass head. All right, so we'll just insert into photos. Um, we got name and we got user underscore ID, and then we'll say 6 dot png 1 2. We'll give this to 2. And we'll okay. I think we need, okay. Insert or update on table photos violates foreign key constraint photos user ID. Hold on, am I doing it wrong? Let me look at my notes. What's up, Nazari? On the lead. Let me see. Yeah, I came yeah, that's why I said if I never put it outside, you said it's on still. Oh, I said if you feel like you need to spread the word, spread it, but be respectful, man. Just be respectful. So we need to insert. So what was I doing? Oh, one. There is no one. Insert into photos name user underscore ID values. Oh, I have to do it all over again. No, I don't. Bam. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Bam. Bobby. Hold up. But we do have a 4. And we do have a 5. And so this should work. Yeah, okay. So the key wasn't there. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now what we want to do is select from users. And then there's this weird, let me see if I remember it. I think it was join. Let me see, what was it? It was join. Join user. Join. That's right. Name is ambiguous. Name is ambiguous. Bridge mind. I doubt he's talked about me on stream. Highly doubt it. Highly doubt it. Whether or not what you just said is true or not, hold on. Whether what you said is true or not, the fact that you chose on a Friday or a Saturday, whatever it is for you, to come into a channel and say what someone else said in another person's channel shows that you have nothing going on in your life. And that is sad, my friend. Seek God, find God, pray, do something, find something, find something to do, honey. There's a whole bright world out there, I promise you. Okay, so we did that. So now we got them associated and shit. Now we were learning the on delete cascade. Oh Lord, brother. That was the worst way to start our relationship. I Roha Ali, Nav, are you in here? Shishomaru? I know, and I think I'm gonna just comment on it because, I've had positive interactions with other YouTubers, but what's crazy is that people have come into my channel and they have mentioned that when they sometimes my stream is recommended on his channel, and they'll ask me how I feel about vibe coding, and I'll tell them like, to each their own, do what they got to do. But I didn't think that would be your the first 3 words you would say to me, and on a channel where hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I know, but don't backseat. Well, hold on. Hold on. There's no way you would. Is this? It is your channel. Let me explain something to you. What you said is correct. What you said is 100% correct. But number one, if you're suggesting that I vibe code, you must see that I don't, right? Hold on. Don't. Let me get my thoughts together. So you know that I don't do it, but I'm not against it. And I think that here's the thing, because it comes down to, and you know, we've talked about this on the channel before, and some people have been present for me talking about consent, and I've gone deep into consent and what that means, and we've also talked about people's relationship with learning. I don't necessarily feel like vibe coding is not the future, nor do I feel like it necessarily puts you at a disadvantage, nor would I come into your stream and praise. I wouldn't necessarily tell you to stop vibe coding if that's what you want to do. But what I will say is that but what I will say is this. I'm one of your, basically kind of in the same realm as you in a way. So if we're creating software, that's the goal, is to create software, and eventually I will be in a workplace where I am using coding in conjunction with AI. But what I find disrespectful is that you came in the channel, and this is the first time I've spoken to you, and the first thing you say is start vibe coding. Really what you're telling me is that you have a certain but it's hard for me to say, because I don't know if you were a software engineer. Bridgmine, were you a software engineer before you started doing the vibe coding and stuff? Because I can't really comment. I don't know. I really can't say anything. Like, were you a software engineer before you? Did you work professionally? So, how far did you get? Yeah. How far did you get in your self-taught journey? Hold on. So you were a software engineer, like you worked professionally. Is that a yeah? Okay, so yes. Hmm. Well, let me tell you this. Vibe coding may be the future, but you decided to come into a channel where somebody, a live stream where somebody isn't vibe coding, and mind you, you are pretty popular on YouTube. I've seen your videos, right? You're pretty popular on YouTube, and people follow you and people listen to you, and there's people watching both of us. How, but I think you vibe. Yeah, I think vibe coding is the future, but I don't think how you approached me is the future. I don't think how you came in here and spoke is the future. Vibe coding is the future. Coding in human interaction, humans combining their skills with LLMs and artificial intelligence is the future. But I don't see the way that you came in here and interacted with me for the first time being the future, right? So let me just go ahead and hide you, ban you from this channel. Well, no. Now, see, okay. So, how to teleport? He only said that because his product is based on vibe coding. No, no, he don't mean well. Listen. You gotta understand something. He only said that because his product is based on vibe coding. Of course, he would enforce it. He wants more users. Again, I have no problem with people who vibe code. But don't try to tell me what I need to do. Like, I'm not going to his channel and telling him he needs to. I'm not telling him that he needs to do something different. I'm not coming to him and telling him the disadvantages of vibe coding or the advantages or whatever. I'm not coming to his stream to say that. And nor would I ever. And I've actually said in his stream many different times, but I would never like say, oh, he needs to do this or he needs to do that. But you came up in here telling me what I needed to do. And that's our first interaction. That's our first interaction. So what you've shown me is that while you probably are business savvy, you don't know how to talk to people. Okay? You don't know how to talk to people. And that, I don't have a problem with the vibe coding. I don't have a problem with you advocating vibe coding. However, we have our own spaces on YouTube, and then there's the bigger space that we inhabit, which is software engineering, coding, all that stuff. And so I'm kind of your peer in a way. And so you basically came in here, told me what I needed to do. Who are you? Who the fuck are you? So, we're doing this for two different reasons. Obviously, your relationship with learning and growing is different than mine. The metric you use to determine growth is different than mine. So I think that I hope you have a lot of success. I want you to be successful. I really want you, hold on, it's $1 million, right? I want you to make that $1 million. I want it to be successful because what I really want vibe coding to work, because I feel like that'll open the field up to a lot of different people. But what I really want to change in the culture of coding and software engineering and this whole thing is this I don't know if we can call it elitism or the arrogance of it all. Yeah, they forget that. I think it's the arrogance of it all. So what I recommend is that you going forward do not speak to me because you don't know how to speak to people, and I find that disrespectful. So and good luck to you. May God be with you. Don't come back. All right. Okay. The rain ain't on? I thought the rain was on. Okay. Duck, 1997. Are you from Vietnam? What's up, Vietnam? Whatever, man. Okay. I won't lie, y'all. That kind of threw off my whole vibe. What's up, Ali?